Good morning, dear students, and welcome to today's lesson 6B Grammar. Please get prepared and open your student's book, page 75. We have two objectives for today's lesson. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify the form and use of the modal verb should through answering some questions properly. Use should within a context by writing 4 sentences correctly. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to use the modal verb should correctly in different situations. Should is a modal verb, a helping verb, and that means we can't use should by itself. We have to use it with another verb. For example, I can't say we should and stop. I have to continue. I have to say we should help, for example, or we should study, or we should sleep early, and so on. So you can't use it by itself. You have to say something after it. Now, like most modal verbs, should can be used in many different ways. Let's have a look at activity A. Read the examples below from the text. When do we use should and shouldn't? Let's read the examples together, dear students. We should help. We shouldn't let them down. Should we go and make the donation this afternoon then? So what do you think, dear students? When do we use should and shouldn't? Excellent! The most common way to use should and shouldn't is to ask for and give advice. For example, you should see a doctor about your headaches. In this case, I'm giving you advice, telling you what I think is a good idea for you to do. We also use should and shouldn't to express an opinion. For example, I think you should talk to her about it. We can use should to say what we think is the right thing for someone else to do. We use should and shouldn't to make a suggestion. For example, you should practice English every day. Keep in mind, dear students, we use should and shouldn't to ask for and give advice, to express an opinion, and to make a suggestion. Have a look at this activity. You have 3 sentences and 3 different functions of the modal verb should. All you have to do is to match each sentence with a correct function. Pause the video for a couple of minutes and try to work it out. Ready? Let's check your answers. Let's begin with the sentence on the right. You should see a doctor. You look sick. This sentence should be matched with excellent, to ask for and give advice. What about this sentence? I think you should tell your parents. This sentence should be matched with you are amazing, to express an opinion. What about the last one? We should go to the park. It's a nice day. Wonderful, to make a suggestion. Great job, dear students. Now let's move on to activity B. Read the examples again and complete the rules on the right. We have 3 rules here to be completed. How to form affirmative sentences, how to form negative sentences, and how to form questions. Pause the video if you need time and try to figure out the answers. Are you ready? Let's begin. To form affirmative sentences, we begin with the subject plus excellent plus should plus the base form of the verb. We should help. To form negative sentences, we begin with the subject plus should plus well done plus not plus the base form of the verb. We shouldn't let them down. To form questions, we begin with great job. We begin with should plus a subject plus the base form of the verb. Should we go and make the donation this afternoon then? Great job, dear students. Let's check your understanding with this activity. Choose the correct answer. Pause the video and try to do it by yourself first. Ready? Let's begin with the first sentence. You should to lose weight. After the modal verb should, we have to use a verb ending in es, tries, the base form of the verb, try, or the ing form of the verb, trying. Which one of them is the correct one? Excellent. After should, we have to use the base form of the verb, try. Let's move on to the second one. You wear your jacket, it's cold. Is it, you should wear your jacket, it's cold? You shouldn't wear your jacket, it's cold? You not should wear your jacket, it's cold. Which one of them makes sense? That's right. You should wear your jacket, it's cold. Great job. Last one. My car before I sell it. I should fix my car before I sell it. Should I fix my car before I sell it? Or should fix my car before I sell it? Which one of them is the correct one? Wonderful. The correct answer is B. Should I fix my car before I sell it? Now please open your student's book, page 120, and let's have a look at the grammar reference. Let me remind you, dear students, that to form affirmative sentences, we begin with the subject plus should plus the base form of the verb. I should go, for example. To form negative sentences, we begin with a subject plus shouldn't plus the base form of the verb. I shouldn't go, for example. To form questions, begin with should, then a subject, then the base form of the verb. Should he go? In order to answer this question, you can say, yes, he should, or no, he shouldn't. Don't forget, dear students, that we use should to ask for and give advice. Have a look at this example. What should I do? You shouldn't go out tonight. Here, you are telling the person what you think is a good idea for him or her to do. We also use should to express an opinion. I think you should eat more vegetables. This is my own opinion. we use should to make a suggestion. For example, we should spend more time studying. Time to practice what you have learned. Activity C. Look at the prompts and write sentences. Use should or shouldn't. Pause the video. Take a couple of minutes and try to do it by yourself. Are you ready? Let's check your answers. Sentence number 1. Lamia has to get up at 6 in the morning. Excellent. She shouldn't go to bed late. Or, she should go to bed early. Sentence number 2. Eddie's mobile phone is very old. Very good. He should buy a new mobile phone. Sentence number 3. Salim's friends are going bowling, but he's got the flu. Well done. He shouldn't go bowling with his friends. Sentence number 4. Amin wants to play tennis, but his arm hurts. Excellent. He shouldn't play tennis. You will find this activity in your workbook, page 82. Look at the pictures, read the situations, and give advice. Pause the video and try to work it out. Let's share some answers. Number 1. I want to be a doctor when I grow up. Excellent. You should study hard. This is the best advice. Number 2. I had an argument with my friend Sally. Well done. You should call her and talk about it. Number 3. I think I have the flu. Great job. You should see a doctor. The last one. I broke my brother's tablet. Amazing. You should buy him a new one. Great job, dear students. Now read the problems below and write what people should or shouldn't do. Take your time. Ready? Let's share some answers. The first problem. What do you think? What should people do? Excellent. People shouldn't waste water. Or, people should use less water. That's right. The second problem. What do you think? You are amazing. People shouldn't cut down trees. Or, the government should take measures to save forests and trees. Excellent. The third problem. What do you think? Well done. People should use public transport or buy electric cars. Or, people should use their cars less. Or, we should reduce air pollution. The last problem. What do you think? Great job. People should recycle more. Or people shouldn't throw recyclable materials and rubbish bins. Amazing job, dear students. For extra practice, rewrite the sentences using the words given. Let's begin with the first one. Rewrite the sentence using should. Excellent. You should set the alarm clock for tomorrow morning. Number 2. Well done. You should take sunscreen with you. Number 3. Great job. You shouldn't buy that car. And the last one. That's right. You shouldn't drive when you are sick. Thank you for watching.